So welcome back to another one. Behind me, we've been collecting from the woods and from our wood pile a bunch of logs that are all between 7 to 12 inches around. We recently released a video showing what was the best size for us to run through our 6-way wedge. And I determined really 7 to about 9 inches is perfect. And we can run larger stuff through as well and split it with a single-way wedge. So Tiffany's about to get home early today, and she is gonna come out and help me finish doing some splitting. So while we have all this smaller diameter firewood back here, I need to cut it up, and we're gonna leave the 6-way on the splitter, and we're going to fly through the wood, I think. So now the fun part. Let's fire up the chainsaw, cut all this stuff up. It was in the 40s this morning. Feels so good down here in Florida. All right, I think until we get through the last of this like 12-inch stuff over here, I'm probably gonna put the 4-way back on. I just find it more efficient for the larger stuff. Then as we start stepping back into the small stuff again, 6-way is gonna go back on. All right, that didn't take long to top that toad off even by myself. I think Tiffany just got home, so let's get this out and get a fresh toad up here. I said, look who decided to show up to work. And Ruger is so happy to see you.
Buddy, look what I got.
Uh-oh, did you bring him a bone?
Sit.
Yeah, so much for sitting, huh? All right, so you get off of work to come home to work, right?
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right, well, I just got one tote completely done, hauled down. We're gonna finish filling up this one from the other day. I'm gonna change the wedges out though. While I'm going through some of this larger stuff, we need to go back to the 4-way, and then we're gonna go back to some small stuff with that 6-way. It is so much quicker.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna try one of the new totes. In case you missed that episode, I'm now cutting the backside out because this really speeds up production whenever I'm splitting by myself. I just allow everything to fall right in here, and I only spend one time walking around stacking about 30 pieces, and then I'll go back and start splitting again for a while. That saves all that back and forth. All right, so I'm about to let Tiffany try this new basket design. I was just telling them, you haven't seen them. I'm cutting the back sides out now, so when I'm out here splitting myself, I allow stuff to just fall right in, so I'm not back and forth to the basket like you're doing. So let's let it just pile up in. I think there's still room for you to help me on the other side, and then whenever you feel like it, you can just occasionally come over here and just stack quite a bit. I think this may work out even better for you, but it for sure is better when you're splitting solo. So let's find out. All right, so as y'all can see, we moved the tote back. Why is that, Tiffany?
The manager said it wasn't as easy.
She did not like it. What is it you did not like about it?
Well, so I can see this being really good whenever you're doing this on your own because, yeah, let it flow, take time, go over there, stack. But for me, I was having to just bend over a whole lot more and stack and organize, whereas here I can place it exactly where I need it and not have to double work. So.
Right, makes sense. And I was not convinced that the double back opening was going to be the ticket for two people. I even mentioned that in the last video where I made these, but for sure it helps me out dramatically when I'm splitting by myself. Just allow everything to fall in so I can keep splitting whatever's up on the table and then come make one trip over here, stack, and not walk back and forth. So, all right, well, we're getting down to the little stuff now. I need to cut some of this up. We're going to take the 4-way back off, and we're going to split this with the 6-way. This small, like 7 and 9 inch stuff is absolutely perfect on a 6-way. I'm about to show you. All right, this makes a cord today, which we already had some in another basket, but we've been pretty much knocking the cord out every time we come out here and split, and it really doesn't take all that long, does it?
No, not at all.
No. So I'm thinking I may stay out here and cut the last of this up, put the 4-way back on, bust all that up. Don't think that's going to fill up another tote, but it will put a good dent in one. So, thank you for coming out and working with me after work. Yeah, you get to clock out. Which her clock out means we go up there and make a supper and do all the house chores and do your third job. Oh my goodness. And I guess I'm gonna stay down here and split up a little more wood. Ruger's been a big help. He's been playing with some sticks, took a few naps. He's been trying to find armadillos.
He's been pulling some sticks out of your tote over there.
Oh, awesome. He's been, my scrap tote, he's been making a mess for me. That's just the way it goes. All right, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next episode.